Hello, hello.
Hello, Greasy Heaven
Heads.
Nation.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to the 11th edition of Greasy Heaven. We're here chatting shit as usual. What is he cooking? Hold up, who let him cook?
What is Dan cooking? What are you up to?
Dude, I'm big time cooking. We have actually entered the golden age of Metal Gear Solid 2 speedrunning.
Oh,
I get the fucking ding on my phone from Discord as I'm stepping off the floor at work. Mr. House Test on the MGSR Discord. He says, hey, Glitchless has been moved to the front page of all variations of Metal Gear Solid 2 on speedrun.com. Now, for context, everybody, around a year ago when I started running Glitchless, it wasn't a category even. No one did it. And then enough people did it that they made it a category, but it was a subcategory because people were like, and dude, actually, I went to the forums now that it's on there. I went to like the forums or whatever of the speedrun.com page. And there was actually a
mm.
lot of people saying that like, glitchless should be front page, and they were also
Mm.
saying that all dog tags is a category that's so dead it should be the one in subcategories. And I disagree because, like, yes, it's not a very active category, but I think it's the closest thing it has to 100%. I think any speed game should by default have any percent glitchless and 100%, period,
Yeah, that sounds fair.
in whatever
So, like,
variation. So for MGS2, that would be any percent glitchless, and you can't really do 100% run. So the closest thing you do is all dog tags, right?
I mean, you could try to get all dog tags throughout, all the difficulties. That would just take you way too long for a
That would
normal
be a
person to actually
fucking.
do.
That would be way too much MGS2 speedrunning. I don't
Yeah,
even. I don't even
that
think
would be
D
a
Limes would
fucking
do that.
nightmare.
D Limes would shy away
Yeah,
from that. He'd be like, nah, okay.
yeah, that'll be way too fucking much. Although there are fucking speedrunners that can take days to do stuff.
I feel
So,
like, dude. I feel like I've been seeing more MGS2 running on Twitch lately. I tuned into a stream the other night. Last night actually, the first wave of attempts for a glitchless
mm.
leaderboard time, which I got today. I can't wait to submit that shit. Um, but it was just two dudes doing a race, and they ran pretty casually, but like. I love to see it, like love for MGS2, and now all us glitchless boys are finally on the front page. I really feel like this is the fucking golden age of MGS2, dude.
Just 20 years after the game came out.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no big deal. No, I love it, man. Just the game and the speedrunning scene, dude. I feel like I've been seeing more of it lately. Maybe it's always been there and I was just blind. That's possible too, but whatever.
I think it more depends on the time because I think like overall Metal Gear games aren't streamed this so much.
Yeah, it's pretty hit and miss. And you see a lot of people
Yeah,
just doing like casual playthroughs, and I mean, like, I fuck with that. I'm not as quick to, like, someone just doing a casual run through of Metal Gear Solid. I'm not as quick to hop in. Like when I'm looking through Metal Gear streams, I'm sorry, y'all. If I don't see a fucking speed run timer, I'm like, yeah, okay.
that's fair.
Is what it is. I feel like another golden age could be coming. I don't want to get my hopes up
Oh,
too high because Valve is shitty, but I mean, Counter Strike, man. I'm excited
Counter-Strike.
for that CS2 drop because just today on stream actually fucking got back into playing some CS:GO, and
How was it?
it was good. I had a good time, man. I played with my buddy. We did some duo queues. I mean, we didn't exactly win every round. I got placed Gold
Mm.
Nova 2 and then ranked up to Nova 3. We had some good games, some laughs, some free content for when I go clip that stream. Right? Like,
I don't know. Maybe I'm too young for this, but like I don't feel like the nostalgia like you feel for CS:GO at least. Um, I don't know. I feel like my issue is that I didn't have anyone to play the game with, so I just played solo, like through and through, basically,
no.
and didn't really have, a good experience. I did rank up. I did play the game because, it's fun to win. It's fun to rank up, but in terms of like fun value, I wouldn't necessarily like call it me having fun. More like of me, getting that dopamine hit whenever I win a round or I rank up. That's getting me going.
And for me, a lot of my nostalgia and love for CS:GO is just in playing the game itself and, emerging victorious with your boys. That always
Mm,
feels good. But
true.
just the people I've met, the conversations I've had, I would put it up there. These games are like on the same level for me, and I feel like, both pretty much being like Half-Life 2 mods, Gary's mod as well. Both of
They
those
are
Source games.
technically mods.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
It all
so
started
there's
with a
there's a lot of
mod.
correlation between that for me. I mean, especially because when you're playing Gary's mod, you always run around with the fucking CS:GO sweeps anyway, right? So
Mm.
everyone on the Dark RP server has a fucking Dragon Lore and a Bayonet Slaughter, right? Like,
But like like you said something about having conversations with like people in CS. I cannot relate to that, sadly.
fuck.
Because
Angry Russian screaming.
basically, yeah, like like I had a fucking shocking fucking match. So we're playing on Nuke, we're losing, whatever, and there's this fucking guy that talks about something about trans, not like in a bad way, like an actual civil discussion about something. I'm just like, I'm also saying something in chat, and he adds me, and we have a fucking normal conversation between two people from CS talking about trans stuff. And fucking bear in mind, I live in Poland. The servers, it does usually direct me to the Polish servers, and you can probably tell you wouldn't get a lot of people liking the gays, the transgenders.
Right.
So I'm just like, what the fuck? Normal discussion about those things from CS? No fucking way, dude. I still have it on my friends list. We just like talked once and that's it. But fucking hell, that's a experience. That's
I
something.
met one of my dearest friends in the whole wide world in Counter Strike matchmaking. Straight up,
How
dude.
did it go? How?
I know, right?
How?
I,
How do I get the power?
dude,
What's the secret?
random fucking chance. And I feel like NA might be a little better as far as like people being able to see eye to eye, right? Because I mean, like the servers
Mm,
you'd be playing on, you're saying there's a lot of individuals who are not very based, say some homophobes, some
mm.
transphobes, and we don't fuck with them. We don't fuck with them, man.
Yeah, fuck
Fuck
them.
them, man. I declared war on those motherfuckers, and I'm still going steady. I will fucking box, okay, dude. So CS:GO skins with CS2 coming out because a lot of the like graphics and stuff were reworked, right? They
Mm.
went to town. So a lot of skins that look kind of shit in CS:GO or even looked good in CS:GO look fucking gorgeous in CS2,
Yeah.
right? Which is causing skin prices to go up. Me and my buddy, we were looking at the market a little bit off stream, and dude, like a knife I used to have doubled in price. A couple items
Oh,
Zexco used to have doubled in price. Many other
yeah, I've heard
items,
of that.
if not doubled in price, like up like at least 50%, like
It's
fucking
more of
through the
those like
roof.
reflective skins, right?
Yeah, yeah. So
Like
they're gonna
fucking
they're
doublets
gonna
or
look
whatever.
fucking beautiful in the new game, right? So now they're fucking raising up, and I'm like, dude, I wish I wouldn't have fucking sold off my inventory 7 separate times. Like, fuck me.
Can't relate. Never had skins, never had the money. If I have money, I think I'll buy like a few skins just to, like, feel good about myself. But I'm not sure how much I'll actually play CS to enjoy that.
I have
Probably
a
for like a little
knife.
bit, then just sell that. At least I can, sell it back and gain the money back. So,
I have a
there's that at
vanilla
least.
gut knife that was a gift from my buddy Zexco. Shout out Zexco 12. Um, and he had a little money, so he picked his homie up a gut knife. I think he said he paid like 60-70 bucks for it at the time. This is around a year ago. Um, and he sent me that. Ah, here you go, homie. We can't have the Greasemeister rocking around with a fucking default knife, right? I appreciate
Hmm.
that. Now a year later, that $60-70 knife worth about 300.
What?
I'm like, yo, we're making investments, man. It's free
Oh
money,
yeah.
man.
Given we're on the CS, have you purchased the major pass?
No.
No, you're not playing the pick'ems. You're not watching the majors.
No, no, dude.
Hmm.
I might tune in for some matches if I get a chance. I've always loved watching Pro CS, and this is the last CS:GO major. The next one will be on CS2, right?
Yeah,
So, I definitely want to tune in for at least a little bit of the last CS:GO major, just because I have a lot of nostalgia for the game, right? So as it's phasing out, especially in the terms of the pro scene, I definitely want to be there to say my farewells, because it means a
that's
lot to
fair.
me. I want to get amongst my many tattoo ideas, which I may very well never get. I would like to get. I don't know what it would be. I'd want it to be something that doesn't like look too corny, but I would like to get something related to Counter Strike because it's been a significant part of my life, dude.
Get something Metal Gear related.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Yeah, I want to get like the Foxhound logo on my shoulder. I think is what I'm going
Let's
with.
fucking go.
Yeah, dude.
I
Another
did
tattoo
purchase
idea.
the.
My best fucking tattoo idea. Sorry, is my
Nah, it's good.
my dog buddy. Uh, I don't even know how it started actually, but we used to call him Boat.
Both.
Yeah, that was just one of his many nicknames. He had so many, like shithead, fuckface, for example. There's a couple examples of his nicknames,
Christ.
and I want to get like a cute little picture of a boat somewhere on my body as a commemoration to him. When I do finally go
Aw,
out and get inked, that's gonna be the first one as something for my dog because he was.
I see.
Uh,
Well, I did purchase the major pass thingy just to
right.
play the pick'ems, and I wanna like get a fucking souvenir. Maybe I'll get some money back. Probably not, but it's like it's
Worth a
not that
shot.
expensive. And my first pick'ems, it's already done, and I so it's like you have to do some challenges in order to get a souvenir token so you can redeem those.
Right.
And I almost fucking managed to upgrade my coin and get a souvenir token, but because I failed one pick'em, I didn't get shit. I had four
Oh
out of
my.
five correct.
Oh my god, man.
So yeah. But I mean, I'll still get a souvenir token regardless, because the challenges are like, oh, place your pick'ems before the match all ends, and you can do that immediately. So you always have like a guarantee
Yeah.
I will get something. I wouldn't be surprised if I get shit, or probably nothing anyway. But I mean, why not? Why not give it a try? I remember the fucking times when majors used to drop cases by watching the game.
Yeah,
Do you fucking remember that? I fucking remember. I think I dropped one fucking case. Instead of selling that for probably not a whole lot, I opened it and I got shit. It probably wasn't like a very expensive case anyway. Probably like fucking train or some other shitty map.
yeah, dude. If I had a time machine, I would do one thing. Um,
Mm.
I would go back, and you know what? I would stock up on CS:GO skins. Get those like souvenir drops and stuff. So like CS:GO weapon case too, and so I would go back to like 2013, and I would get all this shit in CS:GO. And you know what else I would do in 2013? If I traveled
What?
back to it, I would fucking buy Bitcoin, brother. I would buy as much fucking Bitcoin as I can
Who
fucking get my
wouldn't?
hands on, dude.
Who
Of
who
course, right?
wouldn't?
Holy shit, dude.
Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't?
Seriously, man. Oh my god. Like that's the only answer. What would you do with a time machine? Go fucking buy Bitcoin. Oh, fill your fucking pockets, bro. Fill your fucking what's a blockchain, right? The blockchain.
I'm looking at my inventory history. I want to see which fucking thingy I have.
If you have cases you don't want, send them to me because I want to
Wait
open
a
them.
fucking moment. No way.
What?
Cooking?
Nah.
I'm looking at my history. I apparently dropped a fucking cobblestone case.
You didn't.
Apparently,
You didn't.
I did. I'm not even kidding. I'm looking at my
He
fucking
literally did.
page.
He literally fucking did.
That was 2015, by the way. It's like fucking almost fucking 10 years now. What the fuck? Ah, but I like pretty much sold it off like immediately. If I were to like hang on to it, I probably would get more money. Yeah. 29th of October, earned a souvenir drop, DreamHack Cluj-Napoca 2015. What the fuck?
Bro.
Fucking stupid.
Oh my god. Silly goofy.
I'm looking if I got any other ones.
Dude, I even had a couple skins like back in like 2015 that were worth like pennies, maybe a little over $1. Really not that expensive. That are like fairly expensive now. I'm like, fuck. Couldn't I just keep that shit?
Okay, I got to the bottom. Fucking played CSGO since 2014. I was fucking 8 or 9.
Oh, that's
No, I
crazy.
was 10. I was 10 at the time. I was 10 actually.
I can't even remember. It might have been. It might have been 2015 for me. I might have not gotten on the tip till 2015. I don't think.
I I see the fucking cases I tried to open. I didn't get anything worth it. I got shit.
Okay. Okay. Wait.
Oh
I
well.
actually I need to derail for a second. What year were you born?
Me 2004.
Oh my god, yo. Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys aren't real. What?
I'm
No,
19.
I'm
I'm
kidding.
real. Yes.
Bro, no, but you know who's really not real? Okay?
Mm.
Like if you were born in the 2000s, that's fine. If you were born in the 2010s,
You
go
don't exist.
outside. Go outside and play in the dirt and drink your apple juice. If you were born in the 2010s and you're listening to this, fucking stop. Go outside. Be a child. Jesus. You're not real yet. You're not a person. That's horrible.
You didn't
No. But you
exist.
know, you like I think you kind of know what I'm getting at. Like, yo, like you're still in the good part, G. Like savor that.
Early 2000s. Early 2000s. Yeah. God, I wonder how much fucking money would I have if I were to hold on to all of these things.
Don't. That's a dark road, brother. Don't go down there.
Wait a fucking moment. Steam community market. I need to see this.
There was a
I need to
guy. It might have been Dogecoin, and he had like a few million in Dogecoin. He bought it when it was like nothing, and then it kind of got a little bit of clout, and he had like quite a few million. And he was on like a podcast, right? And he's like, yeah, like look at my portfolio. I got like 8 million Dogecoin,
Oh my
and they were
god,
trying to
dude.
convince him like cash out, cash out. Like you're good for fucking life, dude. Like cash the fuck out right now. He didn't do it. It crashed back down, and he got
Uh,
shit now.
Sorry to interject. In hindsight, I didn't thought of much. And the case, the case I dropped, right? It
Mm-hmm.
was like around $25, $30. It was sort of expensive.
Yeah.
You know how much it costs now, at least on the Steam community market? Guess. Take a fucking wild guess.
The maximum amount.
No, no, just a random shot. Come on.
No, like
Ra-
the maximum. Is it? I can't remember what the maximum amount of money you can sell something on Steam Market is for.
I don't
Two
know
K, two
myself.
K. I'm guessing 2K.
Dollars?
Yeah.
No, half of that basically.
Okay.
It's like at least 1,100 euros.
Okay. Yeah. So still a very very large appreciation. Yeah.
Dude, I if I were to sell that now, I would have fucking money.
Money.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
dude. Fuck.
But there's like 30 or something cases on the market. I sold it for that cheap. If I were to hold on into that shit for like fucking years, well, then again, it did take like a million fucking years for that to go up in price. But fucking hell, if I were to sell that now, I would be fucking rich.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
Holy shit.
Crazy, man.
Actually crazy. What the fuck?
Hey, hindsight's
I,
2020, right?
I mean, it is the fucking what you call it, um, cobblestone case, so it makes sense, I guess. God damn. I hope whoever is having that case, I hope they fucking savor that and are fucking using it for good causes.
No, fuck you. I hope you opened it and pull a gray. Yeah.
I think that's what I would have done, but did I open a fucking souvenir? I don't know. But yeah, I fucking had a cobble. I cannot believe this.
That's
I
dude.
thought I had like a shitty map. No, I fucking had a cobblestone. I'm so angry
I'm
now.
gonna start using that as a diss. I'm gonna go slide my ex's DMs right now and just on some super toxic shit and be like, yo, fuck you. I hope you fucking pull a gray from a cobblestone. And the best part,
They'll be like so
she won't
confused.
even know how much of a diss that is. That'll be the best part.
It's like so confused. What the fuck is a cobblestone? What's a gray? What are you talking about?
I'm getting fucking evil tonight, boys.
Anyway, next topic.
Yeah,
Something else.
what do we have? You kind of talking about. So I threw dating app shit on our memo here, but like,
Mm.
do you have anything to talk about
Uh,
with dating app shit? Do you have any new
Not
developments?
exactly. I kind of like stopped even checking. I almost said Twitter, Tinder. Because after a while, it started giving me like more ads. So if I just like press like profiles, I just like fucking click that all the time. So that was annoying.
Yeah.
And also, it's like telling me, hey, you want to see more pictures of others? Well, fuck you. You have to put more pictures of yourself. And I was like, no, I don't want to.
Yeah. Nah, right.
So I mean, so I have to put something there. I probably could like just probably throw fucking memes or something,
You know
but
what, dude? Like, here's the thing, man. Like, people, and I'm guilty of this myself too. I mean, like, you're desperate. You want that relationship. You want that companionship. So
yeah,
you're on this fucking dating app every day, like just swiping like a madman, literally on some delusional "where's my soulmate" shit. And like, no,
exactly.
again, that's kind of like one of those toxic social media phone things. I mean, like, hey, just like take a break
I
from that.
kind of also
Check the
stopped it
app
because like
again, and dude, like, I mean, like, leave it for like 3 to 5 days and check it again, like. Because when you're checking it every day, you're like, oh, nothing, nothing. But if you leave it for a bit,
yeah,
then like you might come back and like, oh, hey, I got like one or two fucking blips on here, right? I don't know.
true. But like whenever I did try, whenever I did have a conversation, all of those. I mean, I didn't have Tinder for like a long while. I'm like, I don't know, a month max.
Hmm.
I'm not sure, but I used it, and everyone just seems fucking either dry or like don't even respond. Like, what the fuck? Why did you match me if you're not gonna fucking respond, you bastard? Like, what's the point?
No
What
shit.
is your problem?
Uh,
And like, all of these people seem so fucking uninterested. Like, maybe they'll respond, but you can sense that they don't want to respond. Like that, like that response is so dry. They don't follow up with a question or anything to like make the conversation
yeah.
flow.
Honestly, just be straight up. Just fucking be straight up. Like, if I matched with someone and they sent me a message being like, "Hey, I swiped you by accident," I'd be like, "Understandable. Happens to the best of us. Good luck out there." But when I like,
I don't think I got like accidental ones. At least I don't think I was told about it anyway.
no, well, I mean, that's
What were you
my
saying?
theory. That's my theory about like, when like you match with someone, like, oh, hey, oh, cool, we match, and then you send a message and just like crickets for the rest
Mm.
of time. It's like
Yeah,
that's the first thing I think. Like, oh, did you like? Cause I can't lie, I've done that. I've been kind of rapid firing through Tinder and then swiped right on one that I was like, oh, okay, good thing it didn't like pop up. It's a match, because I'd be like, fuck. Wait, I didn't
but
want this.
yeah, I was like discontent with Tinder, and I probably found it on some fucking Reddit shit, and it was like, oh, what's like a alternative to Grindr, because Grindr is sometimes fucking weird,
Yeah.
and people said, oh, this app Taimi, Taimi, for those that want to know, it's like an alternative to Grindr. I look it up and join that, and it's like pretty much 100 times smaller than Tinder. And I had my distance set to 100 kilometers, much max age 25. That's the fucking minimum I can set to anyway. So
No.
there's nothing I can fucking do. And within like 10 fucking minutes, um, maybe even 5, I was like run out of profiles. So it was like, oh, great. So there's no fucking hope here then.
Yeah,
I better
man.
just get to fucking Tinder or Grinder back. Yeah, no riz from me whatsoever, unfortunately.
Dating
Don't,
scene's
don't
rough,
think
man, for folks like
don't think I
us.
wanna like focus too much on it. Like I wanna just like focus on myself, I suppose. Like
Yeah, that's
well,
good.
for some time now I've been losing weight, so I don't want to like detract from that.
Yeah, exactly, man.
And the few people, like some people are just like, oh, I like you. I'm just like, well, I don't think I'm kind of ready. Now that I think about it, I'm not fucking ready for relationships. I think I have like several fucking problems. Like unless the other person is like able to like manage with me and I can manage with them. Like we both try to pull ourselves up instead of down. Maybe I'd consider, but now when I like reflect on my past relationships and just like overall like my mental fucking stability, I'm not fucking ready for shit.
Dude, I kind of feel that because like I mean, specifically, my most recent ex and quite a few of the other exes, uh, oh, bro, she ran through me like a fucking herd of rhinoceri, bro. Like I'm still
What do you
battered and fucking torn from that battle, dude. So, and it's literally my fault because I have this terrible habit of like, oh, here's this person and we're vibing and we're having a good time and just diving headfirst into a serious relationship very quickly.
Yeah, I also
And
have that
all my
habit.
dumpster fires, the reason they were dumpster fires, well, they were dumpster fires to fucking begin with, but I was too stupid to realize that I was diving headfirst into a dumpster fire. So
Yeah, because
going
blinded by
forward,
love.
if there's something there and it doesn't look like a dumpster fire, I already know for a fact I have a very poor ability to identify dumpster fires. So I'm like, I'm gonna check that out a little more before I even step one fucking pinky toe in there. Okay, I
Yeah,
and
that's
then
fair.
that's seriously, folks. I mean, like, take it
Take your
slow.
fucking time. Don't
Yeah.
fucking rush, and there's nothing fucking nothing's fucking worth it if you just like head straight into a relationship. I've been there. I do not recommend.
So yeah, like
Not
somebody
fucking
can
not at all.
fucking seem perfect, right? Like all these relationships that I rushed into, it seemed perfect. It seemed like a
Like at
dream.
first,
And
but
then
then
Shorty's fucking boxing me out in the fucking kitchen. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, bro?
and just like over time you see these like bad sides of the person you like supposedly think will be like for the rest of your life, and these fucking flaws, like of course like when you're in love, you accept these flaws, but when there's like a lot of flaws and especially like major fucking red flag ones, you just like realize maybe I shouldn't be with that person.
Another bad habit I've realized I have as far as relationships go is I just the way I am about relationships, I'm very committed. I'm like thick and fucking thin. Again, lived my life standing in a fucking dumpster fire, but I could see some like silver lining or some gleam of good in this
Yeah.
person, and I'm like, I really fuck with that. So I'm going to put up with their shit. And unfortunately, I think that's not to gas myself up, but I think that's a good quality to have in some aspects. But again, you maybe you're in this serious relationship and you have this attitude of I'm in it no matter what, and you just kind of assume the other person does. Maybe they even
Yeah.
say that they do, but again, you put up with piles, mountains of their shit, but once a little bit of your shit comes into play, they're like, oh, well.
Now you're bad. You're the
Yeah,
bad person
this is
somehow.
yeah, this is whoa, this is out of hand, and it's like, yo, you have just been shoveling your shit in my mouth for a long time,
And
dude.
that's why I've kind of like recently just like stopped believing people. Like, oh, we're friends, or like, oh, we're in a relationship. Oh, I'm gonna do this and that, so it's like better for both of us. Okay, if you say that, but oh, when will you do it? Like obviously, you know what they say, actions speak louder than words.
Actions
Fucking
speak louder than words. Absolutely, dude.
fucking do it then. Stop saying you will. Uh, Just fucking do it, you know? Fucking what's the holdup?
Yeah, dude.
I know some things may be hard, but fucking if you're gonna tell a person, oh, I'm gonna do this and that and try to fix something and that and it doesn't fucking happen for fucking ever, then just don't say it, you know? Fucking I don't know if it's like people trying to lie or people thinking they'll manage, but turns out they cannot manage that.
I can't remember if I've talked about this on pod before, but you know what? If I
What?
have, we will do it again. I was in a situation once, a relationship situation, and as it was coming to an end, this girl said to me, "Well, I've been emotionally done for the last 2 months. She's been faking it, basically, is what she says." Which was a big blow to
Mm.
me because I was fooled. She got me, bro. I'm talking to one of my friends, a female, and I kind of
Mm-hmm.
told her about the situation a little bit. And what she says to me is she says, "Well, yeah, that's just a thing that girls do sometimes. You know, they'll just fake it in the relationship as like a last Hail Mary to make it work, and then when
What?
it's still not doing it for them, they just rip the rug out from under you." I'm like, that's
That's fucked
cruel.
up.
Is that you say that's just a thing that women do
like,
sometimes? First of all,
it's like
you
okay.
shouldn't represent all women like that. All women are not doing that. God, I hope not. And yo, girl, are you doing that? Like, is that your like every other Tuesday? You're just like break out here
What's your
breaking
fucking
hearts,
problem?
dude. Because
like,
here's the thing: there's no good way to break up with someone, and there's well, maybe there is, but there's no like guide how to manual on like how to break up with somebody, right? You just kind of got to
mm,
be like, hey, like this isn't working. Now that being said, I have been broken up with in some horrible fucking ways. And the one of the worst ones definitely has to be like indecisiveness. Like, oh, I don't think this is gonna work anymore. Like, okay, well, which is it? Are we still doing it, or are you breaking up with me? Oh, I don't know. I need time to think. And then you're in limbo for 2 weeks. I actually finally I
yeah.
said to a person that was like leaving me in this limbo, I said, like, please, for the sake of my fucking mental health, make a decision. I can't sit around and on what ifs, because
When
I need
you're
to figure out if I'm putting all my energy into this relationship, or if this relationship is over, I'm going to put my energy into whatever's next in my life after this, right?
like if you have to ask yourself that, then I think it's already like a major
Yeah.
indicator you should get away from that.
The next time I'm in that situation and someone says, "Oh, well, I just don't know," I'll answer for them. No, I actually did do that once. Girl, she was all indecisive. "Oh, I think I want to leave, but I don't know." And I told her, I'm like,
I
"No,
mean,
like
if you wanna, if you think about it, then fucking leave.
if
There's the door open for you. Get out for
if
free.
if if any part of you wants to just dip, like, you are free to do that." Like I said, I was like, do you, okay? Don't worry about me, because again, that's why breaking up with people sucks. I've been the
Mm,
dumper a few times in my life, and I hated it every time, because like, you're probably going to make this person quite upset when you're dumping them.
probably, yeah.
And I don't know, man. It's a very, very complicated
When I try
situation.
to like break up with some people, I try to like make it like the most friendly fucking possible way, because some of these people I still wanted to be like, you know, interact with,
Yeah.
but just like having experience in like a relationship setting, I'm just like thinking, ah, okay, that doesn't work out. Say, okay, can we like talk this out so we still like at least leave on good terms, even if we won't talk, then at least, you know, leave on good terms so we don't like fucking hate each other for the rest of the life.
Yeah.
And every time I did that, fucking nothing worked out, because I mean, some people are emotional and I, you know, cannot change that. Some people think that and that, and nothing I can do. But like, I don't know. I have a feeling if I knew, like both sides knew that relationship wise it wouldn't work out, but you know, could still interact as friends, fucking go for it. You know, apparently I have seen actually like a couple like break up, but like in a friendly way that they're still like friends. You know, they went from like best friends to lovers. Then turns out they don't like each other, and you know, not like. didn't like each other, but like I don't know what the details are, but didn't work out, so they like broke off. But it's still like friends interacting with each other, as far as I know.
I know a
Fucking
guy who lives with his ex-girlfriend. You know, they dated for a while and it really didn't work out, so they broke up. But he actually lives with her and her family, because like her family really vibes with him. So again, they're not like fucking with each other anymore or anything like that. They're just I guess he's just kind of like a part of their family. He literally he
in a
like
way,
he the way he introduces the
got
concept to
adopted.
people is he like he's a like white guy like me, and he's like, I got adopted by a Filipino family. I'm like, that is the coolest thing to be able to tell someone, man.
And they don't like have beef with each other, especially like the girl.
No, they're good friends, and like, you know, like
Like
in
that is
in like
possible.
a
It is
torment each
possible.
other kind of way, almost. Maybe
It
that's
is
like
possible
pent
to
up.
break up happily, but both parties need to be, I guess, like have the mental capacity to do that. I guess.
Yeah, there was a time where I absolutely had no mental capacity for that. Like for me, like
Mm.
relationships over, like get the fuck out of my life. Like now, actually, dude, I feel different on that. I don't there's not many of my exes that I'm like, "Oh, I want to go and be like best buddies with them." No.
Mm.
But I've literally kind of been thinking lately, like maybe just a conversation.
Yeah.
Like, how you
Same.
been doing?
Same.
What's going? Like, maybe a debriefing. I mean, now after all the
Debriefing.
dust has settled, I mean, like, even in
You still like
situations.
feel some like attraction, but like not a romantic attraction, just like affection, just like some fucking friend affection to that other person still,
You know, I still care
Like,
about that person. You know,
yeah,
you
I
can't
still
ever
care about my
fully
fucking exes
scrub
as
that.
well.
Yeah, like
Even
I
if
don't
I
want to
said
be with
like horrible
Shorty no more.
things.
I don't want to be with Shorty no more. You know, it ain't even like that. It's all over. We already know it's not gonna work. But
It's
like,
Joe over.
I guess I still care about your well-being
Yeah,
in
I get
some
you.
way. No, because seriously, I mean, when I think back to my exes, I'm like, yo, I hope you're winning. Like, I hope your life's good. Like,
You
I was
feel
telling
like
you actually. I
responsible a little bit,
was
right?
telling you actually, I can't find any information on one person I'm no longer associated with, but curious about, and they haven't like posted anything online in a really long time, and I'm like, uh-oh, like I hope they're not like fucking dead. You know, I don't want that for anybody.
In a way, people like say, "Oh, if you still think about that person, or if you check on them, you still haven't moved on." In a way, I guess that is true. But fucking, is it fucking bad to like care about another person that you used to be with? Unless that person
No.
is a fucking serial killer or some other like horrible bullshit.
Yes,
Then obviously
that's
fuck
what we
them.
call extreme circumstances. So barring extreme
The
circumstances.
like, is it like inhumane to just care about another person?
No, I'm just curious. I straight up, I look still because I'm actually hoping that one day I see that Shorty has updated her profile picture on Facebook,
Mm.
and then that's just some confirmation to me, like, okay, well, I mean, clearly she still walks the earth if she posted a new photo 3 days ago. So,
Mm.
and again,
I still know
I
that
even wouldn't
some of my exes
mind.
that are like, still online doing shit. I do not interact with them. Some of these people, I think I've talked on the pod, but some of these people I don't fucking want to interact with at all, but I still hope that they're doing well and living
Yeah,
a good
man.
life. Even if like it's like part of me is like saying, "Oh, I hope those fucking people get something fucking horrible." The other part is like saying, "No, you fucking idiot. Why would you do that? Would you want the other person to wish something bad upon you too?" So I'm just like, if something bad happens to them, I might, laugh at them, but I'm still hoping that, they'll come up on top regardless.
You know, I find it hard to be angry, hateful towards people, even people who have wronged me, because those
Same.
wrongs that have been done towards me obviously have negative connotations. Duh. But there's positive connotations too. Character development, man. I mean, like,
Character development arc.
yeah. And even like my family members that I don't talk to, man, I don't want to fucking interact with those people ever again. I also don't wish, like, 7 generations of disease and famine upon them. No, man. Like, I hope you guys have a good life and that I have nothing to do with it. That, right? And even same, like, even if I would like to have a conversation, catch up, I mean, a lot of the people that I want to reach out to, I mean, Canadian, like, I just kind of want to clear the air and apologize
Mm.
for the shit I did. Because in situations where I
Same,
was
same.
wronged, even if I was wronged more than them, there's still things that I could have done better in way that I fucked up.
Exactly, I agree. I very much like agree. Like there's something like I broke up with others maybe, and I got angry, but over time I just like reflected, like, damn, I've done this thing and that thing, and what the fuck, I was so fucking stupid. And
Yeah,
part of me was like wants to come up to them and say, hey, I know we don't want to see each other again, but I just want to tell you that I'm sorry for what I've done.
yes.
I know that you probably won't forgive me, and if you do, you probably don't want to be with me anymore.
All right.
But I just wanted to like clear my own conscience.
I also I don't I don't want to like come out of the woodwork for people, right? Like just come out of nowhere and people that just like my very presence in their DMs like gives them an eye roll. Oh fuck, here we go again.
Oh my god,
Right?
don't. Some of these people, like, mostly on Discord, some of these fucking people I thought were friends, blah, blah, blah. And sometimes it has come to the point where if I see them on my fucking direct messages on the bar, right? I sometimes had to fucking, like, close the DM just to not ruin my fucking mood. And at that point, I'm just realizing maybe I don't like this person after all. Maybe I should avoid them
Yeah. And I don't want to
if I
do
have to do
that to
that.
somebody either cuz I
Yeah.
mean like that's kind of a selfish desire to be like, "Oh, I just want to fucking spring up out of nowhere and be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," to absolve myself of my fucking sins."
Yeah.
But again, like the other person would have to, in some way, clearly be a consenting party to that. Again, I don't want to do that to anybody. Just come out of fucking nowhere. Honestly, what I try to do, because again, I don't want to be this fucking boom thing coming out of the blue.
Mm.
Um, I just try, for my sins in my life, I just try and do better moving forward. Like I have
Mm.
spread a ton of negativity in my short little lifetime.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. I still like, blame myself for those things and try to, work upon that, but I can still like see the bad that some people apparently just like say I don't. Okay, probably I said this on fucking podcast, but uh people like saying, "Oh, you won't give me depression," just like you're telling them, "Hey, so there's this thing, it might be horrible for you to be with me," just like, letting them know that you might be kind of hard to work with. I'm not sure if you do that. If I'm trying to get in with a person, I'd rather know that stuff may be horrible or hard, so I can at least like somewhat think of it in advance, so I don't come to a shitty relationship, right? So I'm just like telling them, hey, so there's this horrible thing, I'm needy and I have this and that, and it might be fucking horrible, and I don't want to like give my depression to you and make you feel like even more like horse shit. And I'm just like saying, oh no, don't worry, you won't give me more depression. Q a few weeks later, and I give him them even worse depression. I told you, I told you. I, and I still don't want to apologize for that either way.
Yeah.
um One of my, I think, like, one of my exes like actually unblocked me on Twitter, so I'm just like, okay, I can see, do that, I can see you unblocked me. So I'll just, I guess I can do that for you as well, even though I am not going to do anything for now.
Mm.
And part of me like saying, okay, maybe she like wants to, somewhat still want to say something.
I mean,
She hasn't done anything
going out of
yet.
her way to unblock you, I would actually qualify that as a little bit of an olive branch. If
Mm.
someone had me blocked and then I noticed that they unblocked me, I might go forward if I did want to say something. Just like, hey, like, I noticed you unblocked me, so here I am,
Yeah,
right?
and
That
recently
can
I'm just
almost
like
be seen as
thinking,
an olive branch, I think.
if she unblocked me, maybe she just wanna like allow me to say something. just like
Yeah.
just like apologize to her for like all the wrong things,
Open
and
the
I'm like,
line of communication, which was priorly closed.
yeah, exactly.
But
Like even if I don't want to be in a relationship with them again, not at least in the state that I was first introduced to. Um, so I don't know if it was like, oh, blocking, blah blah blah, unblock, we say sorry, sorry, and if they get better, and it took like months, maybe a year or two, and I see them actually doing like so much better, I'd still like maybe give it a thought, like a maybe this time will be better, because sometimes you need a little kick in the ass to fix yourself.
Yeah, dude.
Like you cannot fix a person if the person doesn't want help. And
Absolutely.
sometimes stuff like breakups and all other stuff that just like may like trigger something in their brain that's like, okay, maybe I'll do something for myself.
That's what happened to me, dude. That's how I got my fucking life together and became an actual real fucking human with unique thoughts and ambitions. Was literally just the kick in the ass of my last breakup. It literally
Mm.
it sent me to the lowest point of my life, which like literally my fucking survival instinct in my brain kicked in and I was like, go get the bag. Like this is it. This is your time. Free of the shackles of GF who rots in bed all day. Oh, I'm saying too much. Oh, I'm saying too much. Slander. Slander. But no, dude, I mean, like, for one's prior sins, if you don't have the opportunity to directly reach out and bury the hatchet, right? I think the only thing you can do from there is just do better going forward. Like I said, I used to spread a ton of negativity, heaps more than I could ever be proud of. There's some instances, there's people that deserved my shit talking, but definitely not everybody, not even close to everybody.
Same.
And so going forward, I just try and spread positivity as much as I can. In my streaming
Like,
career, I even like since I started streaming last year, there's like clips and stuff, especially because I started out as a CS:GO channel, right? And just the nature of CS:GO can be very toxic. I had some very toxic clips that I did end up removing actually because I was like, I'm very against removing stuff. Like when I drop something, anything, a YouTube video, music. I have music that I would like to take down, but I'm like, no, like I want to leave this up. Like, what if there's
oh
one
god, now that you
person,
mention
dude?
it.
Like, what if there's one person that enjoys this? Like, I don't want to just wipe it from the face of the earth. That's shit. But that spreading negativity shit, I was very at peace with taking those down because I was like, that goes against the very nature of what I'm trying to do with this whole
Of
thing.
your morals now.
Spread positive. The whole point is to spread positivity. So even if I have these two clips of spreading negativity, one rotten apple spoils the whole bunch, right?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Like now that you mentioned about removing stuff, kind of off topic, but whenever I speak with a person on, like Discord or like fucking Messenger or whatever, whatever app that allows you to remove messages, I despise fucking seeing a message and seeing that it's a fucking phantom message. There's nothing because they removed it. Like, what did that say? Why did you remove that?
Dude, that's happened to me so many times, and I'm like,
And
what
I
the
get
fuck?
so fucking angered. I get so fucking angered. Like, just fucking say this. Stop doing this shit. It's not fun.
Yeah, once you
You
press
fucking idiot.
send, that should be it.
Like, unless that is like something you said that was actually horrible. Like, I don't know, being a fucking homophobe or like whatever, like, extreme circumstances, right? Then it is a case to remove that, or like to cover up your tracks if it's like absolutely necessary. But if it's just like regular messages, no, just leave them
Yeah.
as is. It's not.
Fuck.
At least I probably won't fucking judge you for it.
Yeah, man. Fucking weird.
So, recent W's, Dan.
Recent W's. This is our new segment, folks.
We're trying to introduce a weekly recent W's, recent wins.
This is really good. The other reason I think this is really good to put this at the end is we get pretty deep on here sometimes. We get into the shits, and I think it is good to end off the session with some positivity, baby.
Fuck
So
yeah,
recent
on a
fucking
positive note.
W's.
So, what have you got, Dan?
Well,
What have you been cooking?
I've been doing exponentially better for the last few weeks than I was before. I was like not doing that great, and like I'm actually doing pretty okay now by comparison. So there's one. Work
Mentally.
was nightmarish for a while. We were having
Mm.
to do a lot of overtime, and that has come to a halt. We haven't had to do overtime in like 2 weeks now.
Oh, fuck yeah,
Yeah,
man.
so like, dude, being able to
Love to
get
hear
home
that.
on time, like that way increases my chance of getting up in the morning to do my morning streams. Because when I don't get home till fucking like 1:30 in the morning, I'm not getting to sleep till probably 3, and my body just takes over and is like,
Mm.
nope, no alarms, we
That's
sleep.
fair.
And yeah, dude,
Is
I
there something
mean,
else?
getting back into MGS2 speedrunning, it was perfect timing. I was already getting back into speedrunning. Glitchless's front page, and I literally got a fucking PB today.
Fuck
I haven't even
yeah.
clipped it yet because I kept streaming CS:GO after I got that
Was it
PB.
was it first try? Please tell me it was first try.
No, not even fucking
Second,
close. No.
third.
It was like the third or fourth attempt of the day.
I see.
Yeah. So
We said that all got right.
yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. For me, I don't think I have anything really. Not a whole lot anyway. School's going great despite
Yeah.
my awful fucking anxiety trying to say shit. But I can tell I'm gonna survive. Everything's gonna be a-okay. I'm gonna
Yes,
pass.
sir, man.
So I'm not sure. I'm hoping we'll do this until I get, until I graduate, because in less than a year, actually, I should be graduating high school. Roughly in a year, actually, less than a year from now on. But yes, I'm in my fourth class out of fifth in my high school, and passing. Math is going fucking great somehow, but I think that's because my teacher is kind of lax and she kind of artificially boosts our grades. So I'm not gonna say anything about that. I'm not in any like horrible situations in terms of school. At least I don't think I am. Just like school being fucking boring. Yeah, about schools. It kind of detracts from the recent W's, but a lot of our lessons we literally just sit on our phones. I'm not even kidding. Some teachers just like don't give a shit about the lessons, like my geography teacher, because like some people need to use their phones to look up the material, right? Because some
Yeah.
of them don't have books, didn't bring or forgot. So we just take a picture of whatever we're doing, send that on the group chat. And some need that, some just don't give a shit like I do. Like I'm just like on my phone. If the teacher is close talking to if it's an interesting topic, I actually do listen in, but I don't necessarily like take notes, because I mean, some things I just remember some like from my head, or if we're doing a test, then I can probably just like rehearse from the not the notebook, the textbook, from the textbook. So just like quickly look up. Uh, but yeah, a lot of the times we're just on our phones, so like 1.5 hours of lessons technically we're on our phones, we're doing nothing. So in a way that's a good thing, because wow, you don't get to do anything so good. But on the other hand, after like fucking 20 minutes of using your phone, at least from in my experience, because I don't have a lot of stuff on my phone, I just get like so fucking bored and get this fucking brain rot already.
Yeah.
And the only saving grace is music and my headphones. Like I have to bring my headphones into class, otherwise I'm
Yeah.
gonna go fucking insane from all the students talking loudly, because my class is like obnoxiously loud,
Straight
a
up.
couple of them. Okay, but enough about the bad
No,
things.
well, yo,
W's.
dude. When I was in fucking high school, they had these like laptop carts, big cart full of laptops, so like every student could get a laptop. Because we did, especially later into my high school tenure at my school, we did everything on the laptops, like Microsoft Word and shit like that, everything, dude. And so you're on these laptops, and you'd have like your work open so that like when the teacher walks by, you switch to it. But like, dude, like YouTube, Flash games, dude. I also spent a lot of time reading up on like lore shit, like Elder Scrolls lore, Metal Gear lore. I was also looking up like the early Assassin's
Uh,
Creed games and
on your
their
phone or
no
on your phone or
on
on
the
like
laptop that
ah
they
okay
gave
okay
us.
sorry.
Yeah, yeah. So I had like a not well, not a PC, but like pretty like a fucking computer. It wasn't even just all on my phone because I didn't have mobile data at the time, and the school
Yeah, that's fair.
Wi-Fi sucked. It was the worst. But
Yeah.
then we get these laptops, and they blocked YouTube at one point. They blocked YouTube. It was blocked. You couldn't fucking pull up shit on there, and it was like it was apocalyptic for everybody. Everyone was like, "Yo, like school sucks now. We can't go on YouTube. What the fuck?" But teachers used like YouTube videos a lot to like show to the class as like lessons,
Mm.
right? Like we'll watch this YouTube video about this thing so you guys can learn about it. And so the
Mm.
YouTube block affected like the videos that teachers wanted to show. So the teachers got together and were like, get rid of the YouTube block. The kids can have their
That's
fucking
so funny.
YouTube back so they're not freaking out and we can actually do our fucking lessons because we can't pull up the fucking source material with your block.
Okay, a side story, but some high schoolers still, and primarily like in primary school, when we had a computer class and we like done with our material, we were told, okay, you can do whatever on your computer. A lot of these fucking shitlings, a lot of these fucking idiots went on Facebook, right? It's Facebook, whatever, doesn't matter. What matters is that they always fucking never like cleared their passwords or anything. So
Oh
after
no.
they're done, you can just like log in on any computer, go on Facebook, and there'll be like one or two accounts that you can just click on. They just left it open. They didn't log out. They didn't clear their history. Fucking none of these fucking people even like went on incognito. Like why? You fucking idiot.
Dude, that's fucking wild.
They need to fucking learn incognito ASAP. But back to the W's. School's going great. Um, School is going great. I have lost a little bit more weight, not a whole lot, but I'm happy because going down instead of staying or going up, which is amazing. Almost 6 kilograms lost overall over the course of 2.5 months, I think. So
Nice,
I'm
man.
quite fucking happy. I'm trying to slim down until I get to the weight at which I'm happy at, or until I'm just unable to continue. But I'm still going strong, so I'm hoping I'll reach a point where I'll be happy with my weight.
Fuck yeah.
And also, one more note I wanted to end. So in Poland we have a convenience shop chain called Żabka, meaning a little froggy. That's the literal translation. And they had a contest on their app uh, for fucking if you buy like 4 Monster cans, you get a code to enter some contest for a MotoGP thingy. I think it's like for Formula One, but for bikes, motorcycles instead of cars.
When you were
So
telling me
like
this story earlier and you said Formula One for bikes, I pictured bicycles until you sent me the picture with the motorcycle on it, and I was like, "Oh, motorcycles!"
yeah,
I
sorry,
thought
I
it was
got like
bicycles,
confused.
bro. I don't know why the
Not
fuck.
bicycles. I got confused. But yeah, I was like this thingy. They got a code. I'm just like, I don't really care. But I went to that and I just like enter my code, enter my email, phone number, I think as well, just like the usual stuff to reach you.
Hmm.
And to win the contest, you had to write why do you care about this MotoGP thingy. And since I don't give a shit about that, I don't even know what it is. I was like, I'm gonna go to fucking Chat GPT for funsies just to mess with them. And I asked ChatGPT, hey, can you write this for me? Why do I care about this thing? And ChatGPT is like, okay, I don't know, I don't have feelings, I cannot do that, but I can write this for you, something, blah 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 blah. I just skimmed through it. I didn't really like proofread it. I didn't check a lot. One prompt. I asked for one prompt, and I copy pasted that entire thing to that box contest thingy. And later I'm at school later, and then I went to my broski because I had a very long recess. And I'm looking at my phone. I got an email. You won something about the GP. I'm just like, what? I'm just like, hey, bro, I won a fucking monster backpack. from because of ChatGPT,
Let's
and
go,
we both
dude.
just fucking shared a fucking laugh. Like the prices, there were like five tier prices. First is like this whole, you will go to like this whole MotoGP thing. I don't care. Second tier is fridge of Monster. Third tier is a Monster backpack. Fourth is like Monster cans. You get tons of Monster cans, and the fifth worst tier is a little coupon for the whole Żabka store chain. It's like very, very little. It's like 15 zloty, which in Canadian it is $5 basically.
Oh lord.
So basically nothing probably, but you can probably buy a thingy or two. And I got the third fucking tier. I'm just like, what the fuck? So yeah, I sent an email. Hey, here's what I live. Here's my thingy. Here's my thingy. And they send an email. Okay, we'll be sending that. So I'm currently awaiting my monster backpack.
I want to win a
When I'll get
monster
it,
backpack.
when I'll receive that backpack, I will make a photo and send it to you ASAP. Like the first fucking person.
Cop the monster backpack.
But
Oh,
yes, I think
dude.
that's it. For my W's, I think I ain't got nothing else. And also like my math teacher grading my paper wrong, but I told her, "Hey, Matt, I teach you forgot this part," and she corrected her grade,
Yo,
my grade from
teach.
barely passable to the best grade. So that's also
Hey,
fun.
yo.
But yes, I think we have reached an hour, maybe now of pod,
Yep.
right?
Yep, hour mark. We're there. All right, shut it
Okay.
down, boys.
Okay, I believe we have reached our limits today. At least for me, my throat is already dying and wants to rest.
Hey, yo, hey, yo.
But I enjoyed myself here. Thank you for having me, Dan. I had fun talking about fucking
Yes,
Tinder
yes,
thingies, the
yes.
fucking dating bullshit experiences. That was fun.
You know, closing notes. I just want to say to anyone that has made it this far into the podcast, thank you for joining us and listening. I hope you enjoyed, and to everyone out there, I mean, like, hey, we were talking
Spread
about some
love.
W's today, and some
Remember,
days are
spread love.
W's, man.
And fucking, I hope y'all get better because y'all are kings, queens, and for the non-binary pals, monarchs.
For real, man, for real. Yo, but I mean,
Y'all are
like,
base.
some days are W's and some days are L's, man, and you just got to take that as what it is. And if you're down, if you're losing, just know that you're going to start winning one day, bro. It's going to come. It's going to come your way.
When
You
you
just got
reach
to be
rock
patient.
bottom, there's only the way up. There's no more
Exactly. Yeah,
down.
exactly, man. You can only fucking go up from there. So,
There's nothing worse that can happen. There's only one way up now. So thank you, Dan, for having me here, and thank you everyone who tuned in to the Greasy Heaven podcast, 11th edition.
yeah.
And with that said and done, thank you everyone, and good night.
Fucking see you next week.
Bye bye.